Is going on, everybody? It is your favorite coach, Danny C, coming at you live. Hope you're all having a great day. What's going on? Hope we're doing great. Hopefully we get some people tuning on in. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for just congratulating me on some accomplishments this week. I really do appreciate you. As I said before, couldn't have done it without my clients. So I appreciate all of you the most, and just the support system around me 100%. But I'm excited for this training. We're going to be talking about why the weekends are ruining your fat loss results. And if you're watching on the replay, make sure you hashtag replay. I just want to see who's getting value. And yeah, I want to get to it. Obviously, you could kind of see my style of podcasting and these live trainings. It's just a lot of tactical value in like short bursts. I am not a fan of like those long podcasts where there's like 2-3 individuals just like chatting for like 40 minutes. I'm just like, here's 5 to 10 minutes of just like straight value. I want to change your life here. So take this, run with it. And like my mission is like on your commute to work, or you're going grocery shopping, whatever, I want you to like binge listen to 3, 4, 5 of my podcast episodes in that short period of time. So I like to get to the point, and I like to serve my audience in abundance. So I'm really just trying to pump out these podcasts, honestly, to serve more people with different topics, with different struggles that we all really struggle with. Night cravings, not having motivation, always falling off track. And for this live training today, the weekends, right? So excited to help out some individuals. I'm seeing Rick. What is going on, Rick? Hope you're doing amazing. So I'm seeing a comment from David. What is going on, David? So I want to hop into this podcast and we'll get it going. So I appreciate all of you tuning in. We'll get this going right now. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Men's Fat Loss Made Easy podcast, where I'm here to give you massive value that you could implement on your fat loss journey. Today, we will be talking about exactly why the weekends are screwing up your fat loss results. Because right now, you may be in an attempt to lose some weight and inches around your waistline. But it becomes extremely frustrating when week after week goes by and you really don't see any changes. And there's only one thing you could really think of, and it's the weekends. You're good throughout the week, but then you think, oh, the weekends, I fall off track. And I know that's what's killing my progress. But I want to really help you out with this topic today. And, we always know kind of what happens on the weekends, right? You go out with your friends or your significant other, you have a few drinks, and then some of your favorite foods, which is recommended, which is great. But then you may fall completely off the rails, right? A couple drinks turns into 3, 4, 5, and you start eating whatever you want. And then after that, you get this F it mentality and start eating like crazy. You're like, you know what? I had that pizza, so screw it. I'm going to have that burger. I'm going to have that ice cream, whatever. You just go off the rails. And at that point, you're like, you know what? I'm just going to make it up next week. And that's what you always say every weekend. But here's the truth. Here's why that's happening. Here's why you're ruining your fat loss results on the weekend. And it's because you have no balance throughout the week. You have no balance throughout the week. Your eating regimen is like, okay, it's healthy Monday through Thursday, but it's way too restrictive. Then when Friday through Sunday comes around and you see the chips, the salsa, right? You have an event you're going to, you see the pizza, the burgers, the cookies, whatever, and it's the greatest temptation. And this urge becomes way too tempting. You eventually can't do it anymore and you fall off track because you have to go to all these social gatherings and you don't know how to work a sustainable nutrition process around your social life, around your events that you go to for work and all that. You don't know how to make it work. And because of that, you fall off track and you gain another 10 to 20 pounds the next year. All right. So I would personally suggest I would implement some of your favorite foods throughout the week. All right. So I want to talk about a client really quick. His name was Mark. All right. Mark graduated my program, lost 22 pounds in 90 days. Mark was 100% committed to my program, but his weakness, he just loved pizza. All right. He honestly loved pizza so much. Let me just hit this notification. He loved pizza. All right. So I had Mark eat a healthy pizza recipe every single Wednesday So when he went out with the boys, when he went out with the guys on Saturday, it was not a big temptation to order a pizza because he already had it on Wednesday. All right. If you try to fight that urge, if you keep restricting yourself, you're going to want it even more, right? We always think about you as a kid, right? If your parents or a teacher said, no, you can't have that candy, you want it even more. So if you keep restricting your favorite foods, you're going to want it even more. So make sure, all right, you have your favorite foods in moderation, especially throughout your week, so you can lose those next 10 to 15 pounds of body fat and actually keep it off this time. And that's the key, because it's not that difficult to lose 10 pounds, but it's difficult to lose 10 pounds and actually keep it off. And that's when the right guidance and the right amount of balance in terms of your nutrition and the weekends come into play. So gentlemen, I hope this really helps you today. I talk to a lot of individuals that go to a lot of work events, social events. It's date night with their significant other every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever it is, and they don't know how to work a system around that to still get amazing fat loss results, still be able to tone up while actually living your life, while actually enjoying who you are as a person, right? If you have your favorite drinks, if you have your favorite meals, and maybe they're not quote unquote on the DC Fit plan, that is completely okay. And that's why I have my clients follow a macronutrient based diet. So I tailor them with specific protein, carbs, fats, and calories, and they could fill those goals with foods that they like, instead of saying, hey, you can't have that, you must have this. This is bad for you, this is good for you. That is a terrible way to do things. If you've been to a nutritionist or a dietitian that said that, I'm sorry. And I just don't agree with that method, because you tried that before and now look where you're at. Now look where you're at right now. You need to start over. So it's completely okay to start over, but make sure if you start over, you do it the right way. All right. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. I hope this helped motivated some gentlemen and point you in the right direction. And I hope I changed your life today. I'll talk to you soon. See you on the next podcast. Much love. All right. I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm seeing some comments here. It doesn't have to be that way though. And ruin all your week's work. Exactly, David. Yes, it doesn't need to come down to just ruining your progress. So yeah, I definitely agree. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you very much. I hope this was valuable. I hope you have the best day of your life. See ya.